Hello class, today I am going to tell you about degrees of adjectives. So what's the degrees of adjective? The word degree means level of extent, you know, level of extent. So how many types of degrees? Uh, there are three types of degrees of adjective. Okay, now here I am gonna write positive, positive, adjective, positive degree, compare, comparative degree, third, superlative, superlative degree, okay, basically three types degrees of adjective: positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. So what's the positive degree? This means we are not comparing positive is a simple sentence of degree, okay. uh, what's the meaning of positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree? Positive degree is used for one. Comparative, when we compare two things, that's why we will use comparative degree. And what's the superlative degree? Superlative degree means more than two. Positive, when we no compare, just use for one. When we compare two, and superlative degree, more than two. Okay, so positive degree, when we compare one, when we don't compare, just one for is used for just one. Or comparative, when we compare two persons. Superlative, when we compare more than two persons. Okay, so here I am going to write example one by one. First I am going to write positive degree, then comparative degree, then superlative degree. Okay, positive degree. So what's the positive degree? If I will say you are a good person, you are a good person, because we just use for one person. You are a good person is mean positive degree. So comparative degree for two, you are better than him. If we compare, okay, comparative degree, when we compare, this is a positive degree. When you are a good person, she is a good girl. She's a good girl. Okay, degrees of adjectives. So one more thing. Okay, we do use or we are using good. You are a good person. It's mean a positive degree mean good. In positive degree we use good, and when we comparative degree, what we will use? We will use better. Okay, instead of good we will use better. And in superlative degree, what we will use best. Okay, as you know, the degrees of adjective: good, better, best. These are many degrees of adjective. Okay, here I'm gonna write degrees of adjective. For example, if I say good, good for use positive, better for comparative, best for superlative. Positive, comparative, I just write short, superlative. Okay, good, better, best. So these are called the degrees of adjective. So positive means you are a good person. Yeah, you are a good person. She's a good girl. Uh, okay. Uh, that's why we will do that. This is a positive degree. Okay. Now here I'm gonna write some example of comparative degree. So what's the comparative degree? So if I will say you are better than him, you are comparative degree. Now here I'm going to write comparative degree. Comparative when we compare, so that's why comparative degree, you are better, you are better than him. You are better than him. We are comparing. We are comparing two persons. Okay, you are better. So what we will not use here. You are good than him. It's wrong. You are good. It's wrong. You are better. Degrees of adjective. So you need to learn the degrees of adjective one by one. So it will be very easy for you to when you will make a positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Okay. So in superlative degree, superlative degree, superlative degree. If I will say you are the best friend of mine, you are the best friend. You are the best friend. Okay, you are the best friend. So this is called superlative degree. So what we will use? We will use best. We will not use good. You are the good friend. You are a better friend. Okay, this is a suitable word. You are the best friend. Okay, and this article is used with superlative degree. An article. In articulative degree, we always must use the second degree, and then we will use the second degree of adjective will use in comparative degree, second degrees of adjective. Then we must use then. But in some cases, these are some specific Latin words. When we see in a sentence, then we will not use then. Okay, so here I am going to write, you need to learn these words. Okay, so here I am going to write junior, superior, junior, superior, inferior, inferior, interior, interior, prior, choir, elder, elder. These are called Latin words. Okay, these are called Latin words. So we will not use then. When we will use these Latin words, we will not use then. Okay. If I was here, I am going to write example. My boss is senior. What we will use? We will use then or to. What we will use? My boss is senior to me or than me. We will never use then. These are most okay. Here in senior. Senior is also called. Senior is also called Latin words. So what we will use? We will always use to. We will not use then. We will use to. Okay. My boss is senior to me, not than me. My boss is senior to me. I prefer coffee. I prefer, okay, here I'm going to write some more examples. I prefer, I prefer coffee than or to tea. What we will use? I prefer coffee to tea. I prefer coffee to tea. So what's prefer? So what prefer is also called prefer. 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 So it's also called a Latin verb. So I hope you understand that spoken comparative degrees are another adjective. If I will say he's a senior advocate or minor exteriors. Okay. So I hope you understand these Latin words. You need to remember these Latin words. Okay. Uh, okay. I hope you understand. So I hope you understand what degrees of adjective. If you have any confusion, then you can write comments in comments box. I will wait for your comments. So stay happy.